Welcome to Imtiaz Vlogs. Today I'm here at Jeep to review the all-new hardcore Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and this is the 5-door vehicle. So this is the 5-door version of the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and we're doing the review. So before we start the review, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's start the review. Before we start the review, you need to know a little bit of history about Jeep. So Jeep's making their cars since 1941, and they still are making cars at 2020. And this is an American company, so it's made in America, but now we get it in Bangladesh too. So this is the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. So there's a lot of Jeep Wranglers. So this is the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. You can get a Jeep Wrangler Sahara, you can get a Jeep Wrangler Ultra, but this is the most top of the line, the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and we get it in Bangladesh. So there you go, we get it in Bangladesh. It's a very good vehicle, very off-roady vehicle. So if I come over here, first of all, it's written made in the USA, and it's since 1941. So from the World War of America. So in the World War, they made the company and they gave car to America to use in the World War. And then after many years, they started to sell this to people that are citizens in a lot of countries. So now we're done telling you the history. So thanks to Toledo Motors to get this car at Bangladesh. So now we can buy this car and have the same fun like everyone has in the international market. So now we're done with the history. Enjoy the review. So guys, first let's show you this part of the car. So because this is the hardcore SUV, it needs a front bumper that can protect the car. So you have this full front bumper. Over here you have some cool looking vents, but it is not functional. Then you have fog lamps, one over here and one on the other side. Then you have two tow hooks over here for pulling another car, not your car. So if you're stuck on off-roading, another Jeep Wrangler can pull you with this, and this is very strong. And then you have some under protection, so if a rock just hits here, nothing's going to be damaged because you have under protection over here. Very nice engineered from Jeep. If we come a little more up, you have the famous Jeep grille, 7 straight lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you have holes in it to cool the engine of the car. You could see the radiators are in there. So these all are functional, and this is the famous Jeep grille. And now let's show you the headlights of the car. Okay, so now let's show you the headlights of the car. So you can see one over here and one over here and over here. So I'm going to go at the interior and turn on the lights for you. So I'm going to open the door, hold the grab handle, get in, close the door for the sound cancelling of the car. There you go. Foot on my brake and the start button. The car has been started. I'm going to, there you go. And then this for the first light, and then you have the full light on with the full brightness, and the hazards are also on. So there you go, the full light is on right now. So the door is closed. So you can see these are full LED headlights. So you have the headlight over here with the high beam behind the light. So these are Jeep Performance LED headlights. So you have one over here, and you have the daytime running lights and the hazards with a reflector light over here, right here. Very nice from Jeep. So this is for the full front. We're done with the front. Let's see what's under the hood. Let's open the hood. So it's a very nice thing to open the hood of the Jeep. So first of all, you have to open the lock over here. There you go, the lock is open, and you have the same on the other side. So you don't have a holder inside. So there, and then you pull this up and boom, and there you go. And then you can lift the hood up because there's no hydraulic struts under this. I can lift it up. It's really heavy because it's metal. So I'm going to ask someone to open the hood for me. Right, now we open the hood. So this engine, this is a 2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine, and it has a turbocharger on it. So let's tell you the variants of the 4 cylinders. So you could get 2 4-cylinders, a 2.0 liter petrol, a 2.2 liter turbo diesel. So this is the petrol variant, and you have a diesel variant. And this car is with the engine and the transmission. This is the 8-speed ZF transmission that's buttery smooth. So this is a petrol variant, that's why you get insulation right here and a stand. You don't get hydraulic struts because this is a proper SUV. It needs a little bit of weight. There you go. That's for the full engine. You have the turbo over here. So there you can see this is the intercooler that goes into the turbo. And then you have the engine written Jeep 2.0L. That means liters. And there you go. You have the windshield wiper washer right here. You have the battery of the car right here, and then you have more fluids all over the car. And now we're done showing you the engine bay of this beast SUV, and now let's show you the side profile. So guys, now we are on the side profile of the car. So first of all, let's show you the wheels. So you can see these are proper off-road wheels. Like, look at the profile, it's so huge. So the wheels are 255 75 R17s. So these are 17-inch wheels from Jeep. You have the Jeep logo down here in red. You have a lot of Jeep logos in this car. Then you have the Jeep written, and you have a very nice design of the wheel. I told you this is a 4-wheel drive vehicle. You could convert it to a rear-wheel drive, and it has active sway bars with independent suspension. So there you go. That's for the full wheel of the car. So there you go, full off-road wheel. And now if we get up, look at the huge fenders over here. So this is like a wide body for an off-road car. So very big fenders over here. Then you have a vent over here for cooling the engine bay from the side. I don't know how that works because the air goes like this, it doesn't go like this. Then you have the stamp over here because this car has been approved to be a 4x4 off-roader. So you can see it's written and stamped, so this is approved. Then you have the Jeep logo again with Wrangler Unlimited written because this is the 4-door, or you can say the 5-door version. Then you have the mirror, outside rear view mirror, that you have a light over here for the hazards. I'm going to turn on that right away. So there you go, you have a light over here, and this has blind spot monitoring, and it is power adjustment, but it doesn't go inwards power. You have to just do it with your hand, bro. You have the door hinges visible over here. So this is like the G-Wagon. So they actually tried to make it like the G-Wagon. So Jeep is an American company. The Mercedes G-Wagon is from Mercedes. Mercedes is a German company. So they are actually almost same things has been used. So over here you can see the door hinges are visible. You have the door opener right here, and then you have to close it hard. Then because it's the 4-door vehicle, you have the rear doors too, that over here. You can actually open the doors from the tools. So this, and this. If you open these screws, the door come off. Then you can drive it without doors, and then you could get the roof up, and this full thing folds out. So you could drive it like a real off-road vehicle. You don't need the roof or anything. You can also remove the windshield down. That's why you have these things over here. So you can lift the windshield over here. So from here, there you go. That's it. Now if we go back to the side profile, you will also have the rear fenders a little bit less wider than the front, but it is still wide, and the same off-road tires. You have the fuel tank over here that you can see, and it is always open. So there you go. That's why they have a lock inside. So for opening it, you need the key and turn clockwise. So there you go. That's for the fuel tank, and then that's for the full side profile. Now let's show you the rear of the car. So first let's show you the tail lights of the car. So I'm going to go at the inside and turn on the lights for you. So open the door, get in the car. There you go. Close the door for the less sound cancelling. So this is my foot on the brake and the start button. There you go. The car has been started, and this is for the first light, second light, rear fogs, and then brightness fully up, hazards. And this is my foot on the brake on reverse. There you go. And then back to park. So there you go, the full light is on over here. So this is for the brake light, this is the reverse, this is the hazard, this is the reverse light. So there you go, you have this really nice light over here, and you have another brake light over here. So very nice technology from Jeep, and you have reflectors on both of the sides with parking sensors. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 parking sensors. So now let's show you the rear of the car. So first of all, you have the spare wheel back here. You have the reversing camera on the spare wheel. Like, how is that possible? Like, you have to open the spare wheel and then you have to get the full wheel out without removing the reversing camera. Then you have the brake light over here again. Rear windshield that is heated over there. And for opening the tailgate, you have to do it from here. So there you go. This is for the tailgate opening. And then just pull this. The hydraulic struts are going to open the glass. Then just look how much space you have on this car. So first of all, you have space under here, so you could put your tools of the car and stuff like that. Close this. You have a lot of storage. The storage is going to be written right here. And then you have an Alpine sound system. So this is the over here. There you can see. And you have triggering points over here and over here. And you have a roll cage on this car. So there you can see, for safety reasons, they thought about it. So the first thing, this closes. So there you go. Because this part opens, that's why this is a 2-part door. So then you can close this and then boom, the boot has been closed. Now let's show you this part. So this is another a back bumper. You have 2 lights. This is for the number plate slot. You have a real exhaust pipe right there. And then just look at the independent suspension down here. So just look. You have the red springs over there and here. And then you have the rear tow hook of the car right here. Just look at the rear differential. You can see the differential right here and the suspension. Very nice. Like, this has been made for off-roading. Now we're done with the rear. Let's go to the interior. So guys, before I go, I saw the windshield wiper washer. Like, you can't even see it. It's over here. And the windshield wiper washer is right here. So I was going and let's start the interior, but I forgot to show you this because this is like invisible. Like, you have the windshield wiper washer and the windshield wiper washer and the windshield wiper right here. Now let's go on the interior of the car. So guys, now we're on the interior of the car. So first let's show you this part of the vehicle. So my foot is on the brake and let's press the start button. There you go, the car has been started. So I can't show you the full feature because this car is new at Bangladesh. So I can't show you the infotainment and much more controls because it doesn't have installed yet. Because this car has been come recently. They didn't fully do everything now. I'm just reviewing because I want to be the first one to review at Bangladesh. And I want you guys to see the first. So that's why I was like, no problem, that's not a problem. My viewers are going to ignore that. Are you guys? Yes. So now let's show you the full climate control. So first of all, you have the volume button over here and the on button. So over here and the on. You have the front windshield heater. You have the rear windshield heater. You have the temperature because you have a 2-zone climate control, and the climate control is inside here. So the wind speed is down. The climate control is inside the infotainment. So this is for the temperature. This is for the temperature. So it has a 2-zone climate control. You have the hazards over here. There you go. You have the AC off, and you have the auto button, and for the wind speed over here. So I'm going to turn the air condition off for the meantime. Then you have where you want the air to be, and AC, and the full air to be at the inside. Then you have the button to scroll to the next radio or the song over here. Then you have a screen off button. You have a downhill assist. So if you just press this, you can leave the brake. The car is going to go by itself down. Then you have the parking sensors on, parking sensors off. Then you have the traction control. You have the auto start stop, and then mute. So this is a really nice part over here and very good material, like nothing squishy or anything. Then you have a cigarette lighter over here. There you go. And then you have the window switches. So the window switches are here, not over here. So there you go. And then for getting it up, there you go. So you have the rear windows and the fronts, and then the window locker, so the window is not going to open anymore. There you go. And then back open. So what is this? So this is for the off-road modes. So I told you this car has a sway bar. So this is for the sway bar control. So now the sway bar is on and now it's back off. So if you want rear wheel drive only, so this is for rear wheel drive, and then if you want 4-wheel drive, back up, this is for 4-wheel drive. So now let it just stay on what it was. There you go. Then you have 2 differential controls, so you have 2 locks. In the Mercedes-Benz G-Class you have 3, but on this you have 2 differential locks. So one at the front, one at the back, and it doesn't have one in the middle. So that's for that. Then you have the low range gear. So if you guys come a little closer, it's written 2 high, 2 for auto, 2 4, and then neutral, and then 4. So if you just put on the brake, this is for, if you just pull it back, this is for 4 auto, smash it in this side, this is for 4 again, and then if you go back again and back again, this is for 4 high. So I'm going to put it back to what it was, 4 high, and then back to 2. There you go. And then this is the gear knob. It's really fat. And then you have the Jeep logo right here. So for putting it back, this is for drive. There you go. And then if you just smash it over here, you can manual shift it. So this is for downshift, this is for upshift, downshift from here. There you go. And then back to drive, you have neutral right here, you have reverse, and then you have back to park. Very nice red stitch on both of them. You have a manual handbrake, because in off-road vehicles you need a manual handbrake, because this is more reliable and it works all the time. Then you have 2 cup holders over here, so I'm going to remove the key and this paperwork. You have 2 cup holders and a little storage for putting a single key inside. So there, you can't put 2 keys, so I'm going to put the keys over here for the meantime. Then you have the glove box, so I'm going to get my seat a little back. So for doing that, I have to pull the grab handle, and there you go. So you have this, you have red stitching, full leather. It's really comfortable. If you get the first part up, you have a little bit storage for your keys or your phone like this, or if you get the second one, so there you go, you have a lot of storage. And then if you get this down, very comfortable and very reliable. Now let's show you the dashboard. So first of all, you have this full red over here with chrome, satin chrome surround. These are the AC vents of the car. So this is a very nice design from Jeep. You have a grab handle, so when you are off-roading, you need this grab handle. Very nice. So I'm going to close the AC vents again. There you go. You have full squidgy material and you have full stitched. So you have a little bit of storage over here too, so like putting your keys and stuff. And you have 2 speakers on either side. That's also really nice. So I'm going to put this back in its place. You have a glove box right here with decent amount of storage, and that's it for the space. You have an airbag over here, so if in an accident or something you need the airbag. So there you go. And we're done with everything over here. Now come from the driver's side, let's show you the seat. So guys, now we're showing you the steering wheel of the car. So you can see this full red stitching with this full black leather. So in this full interior, it's a contrast with red and black. Like wherever you see black seats, you have red stitching. You have black steering wheel, red stitching. You have black and red, and then black stitching on red. There you go. And this is a steering wheel. It's a manual steering wheel because it's more reliable. So it comes front, it goes back, goes up, goes down, goes up, and this is the perfect position for me. And then you can just put it there. So there you go. Very nice steering wheel. It's very soft, full leather. Now let's show you this controls. So this is for the cruise control. So just press here, and that's the speed. And then you have the Jeep logo over here with Jeep written and the horn and the airbag. So let's listen to the horn. There you go. And then you have the controls for the center screen over here. So you have controls for that and a button for the voice command. So there you go. Very nice steering wheel. It's very soft. It's very nice to hold. And now let's show you the RPM. So guys, now let's show you the RPM of the car. For the SUV, I mean. So my foot is on the brake. Let's press the start button. There you go. The car has been started. You can see the Wrangler mode is here. So it's the Wrangler. So you can see this is still on the ship mode. So the software is not installed yet. So over here you have the RPM. Red line set 6,000 RPM. So there you go. You have the seatbelt warning over here. You have the gears like I told you. So back to 4. You have 4 high. So there you go. And then put her back to 4 and then back to 2-wheel drive mode. So there you have the seatbelt warning very nice red, and then this full part is satin chrome. And then over here you have the speed, so kilometer per hour is 200. And then you have the red light, and this is for the parking brake. The parking brake off, the lights off. Then you have a center digital screen over here, so you have the temperature for the engine over here. Then you have the fuel of the cars. Then you have reverse, neutral, and then drive or manual shifting. So first you have first, second, third, fourth. You can shift like that. So if you go on reverse, you have the reversing parking camera, the parking sensor. And then if you put it back to park, you have the controls. So for controlling with this, first of all, you have the speed warning. So if you go over the speed warning, if you turn that on, like in Bangladesh, no one likes to be in the speed limit, but if the speed limit is like 50, if you set it to this much, if you go over 50, it's going to break the car. So that's a feature that no one uses at Bangladesh. So there you go, that's it. So there you can see 50. You have the outside temperature, vehicle settings, you have the door open, that's why that's on, and that's it. And it's full red. I told you, for the contrast, very nice. And that's it for the RPM. So if we turn off the car, there you go, everything's off. Now let's show you the seats of the car. So guys, now we have the seats. So these are not power seats, because power seats are not reliable, because this is an off-road car. You can get stuck anywhere, so you need a full power seats on the car. So first of all, this is for the lumbar support that you can see. So this is for turning it on. I can feel it on my back. So there you go, this is for the lumbar support. You turn it, it's going to go more and more and more. You need lumbar support when you are going somewhere really far, like a trip. This is for raising the car down, the seat down, and getting the seat back up. There you go. This is, if you pull this is for getting it back and getting it front. This over here, and this also has red and black contrast. And for getting the seat front and back, there's one over here. So there you go, that's for it. Now I'm going to show you the door of the car. So before we go to the door, you have the headlight controls over here. So there you go, and then this is for the brightness, for the RPM and stuff like that. And you have an AC vent over here with a grab handle to get in and out. So now let's show you the door. So first of all, you have the door opener over here, and the lock and unlock over here, lock and unlock. You have the door opener in satin chrome. Then you have the controls for the outside rear view mirror, so you can control that from here. There you go. And then you have this double stitched again and soft touch leather, and you have this like grab handle to like pull and then close the door. So there you go. You have this netted, so you could put a water bottle over here or something that you want. So that's it for the interior. And you can also remove this part also. So I'm not going to do that because we are at the authorized dealer of Bangladesh, and this is not possible today. Inshallah next time. So this is for the full up. So I'm going to get out of the car. So for closing the door, you have to like smash it hard. So like boom. Now the door is closed. And now let's go to the rear seats. The rear doors are more smaller. So you can see it's more smaller. So that's why I like the two-door version of the car. So now let's go on the rear seats. So guys, now I'm on the rear seats of the car. So you can see I have a lot of knee room and a lot of headroom. So first let's show you the center armrest. So let's get this out. You have two cup holders and a phone holder. So you could put your phone like this, watch a movie, or put your phone like this and keep it there. There you go. And then you have very soft material has been used over here. You can get the armrest back up. There you go. And now a center person can seat. So it's a full leather seat with red stitching all over. You have Isofix anchor points on the car too. First let's show you this window. So you have a very low window hinge, so you could put your hand and stuff, and the full window is over here. So you have the window controls over here. So if I get the window down, the full glass goes down. And then for getting it up, there you go. This is for the door opener. And then you have a grab handle right here with the roll cage all the way over here with the Alpine sound system. So a light over here, full Alpine sound system, and another light over here with the roll cage. And actually the full roof actually comes off. And now I'm going to close the door again. The red stitching with the black again. So now let's show you this part. So you have a real charging socket, so for charging your laptop and stuff like that. And then close this. You have a USB type C and a USB socket. You have the window openers, so over here. You have two AC vents, so they're a mini AC vents, and some scratch material. So if I come in the middle, you can see the middle seat is also comfortable. It's not that bad. So if I come again, you have over here. So there you go. Everything has been shown. Now let's show you the door of the car. So over here, so very nice material. So look at this. This is a protection for your door. So when you open the door, you can just open this wire and the door is going to be open. So there you go. That's it. You have this. So be careful when you come out, because you don't want this to hit your hair. So there you go. That's it for the interior. Nothing that much. You have a roll cage, you have grab handles and everything, and nothing else that I showed. So if I come out right now, let's close the door. There you go. This is the amazing door handles, and we're done with the review. If you like it, hit the like button, comment down below what you want to see next, and we're done with the review. See you at the close view, and enjoy the close view. So guys, you guys just came from the close view, so we're at the ending of the video. So if you want this car, you can contact with Jeep Bangladesh. So Jeep Bangladesh, Toledo Motors is the authorized dealer of Jeep Bangladesh, and Toledo Motors is a part of Anwar Group, so the full part. So Anwar Group is the owner of Toledo Motors and Jeep Bangladesh. So if you need this car, contact with them. Their Facebook page is going to be at the description. And we're done with the video. See you at the next one. Peace.